feel very posh. What's this about? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it'd be nice to sit down and have a chat with you about how I'm feeling, how you're feeling, and generally just restarting the year. Fun fact, I did actually film a new decade resolutions video at the start of this year. I knew by the time I got it like edited and uploaded, it would probably be the end of February, so I ended up just deleting it. And then 2020, the year that everyone thought would be for them, took a drastic turn. Thinking quarantine, isolation, whatever you want to call it, there have definitely been two different types of people. There have been the people that have been using this time to get fit, exercising a lot more, and then there are the people like me that have been baking and eating lots of sugary things rather than exercising. I want to be able to maintain a consistent exercise routine as well as a healthy diet. Like, yeah, I went out on a walk daily in like the first few weeks of isolation when I was off work and things. I've shown myself that I can do it, so I want to keep doing it. My rota is always different. I don't work certain days, which is why it's difficult for me to create a routine a lot of the time. And this also applies to some of my other resolutions, such as getting into a proper routine for like dusting, hoovering. I feel like we should make this less formal. Let's just have a chat. Get my blanket out. Ooh. So then I also think like the majority of people, once lockdown is over, I would really love to meet up with my friends and family, to have like a nice barbecue and a games night, good food, good company. That would just be amazing, and I can't wait for that day. Similarly, I want to start saying yes to more opportunities. When my friends ask me if I want to do this, I'm going to try and say yes. Furthermore, I want to start using the reminders app on my phone. I never used it because I never really understood it, but I've started to get it now, so I'm going to set reminders like every 12 weeks I need a haircut, and like when to change my toothbrush rather than like forgetting it. Is it like 3 months you're meant to have it before you change it? I'm not entirely sure when I got my last toothbrush. Also, whilst we've been in isolation, takeaways have been closed. I know at the top of my list are fish and chips and a doner kebab. I know my parents really want a Chinese, but those are at the top of my list. They can have a Chinese without me. However, I'm not desperate for it. I'm not going to rush straight out and go for it. Like, I could live with only 2 more takeaways this year. That'd be fine by me, and it'd be healthier as well. Building on that, I do want to keep my takeaways like quite separate. Other things that I'd like to do, not necessarily this year, but in this decade at least, is I would like to host a coffee morning for charity. I'd also like to go to TGI Fridays. Never been, really want to try it. Very looking forward to going one time. Work on a scrapbook, whether that's for me or another family member, don't know yet. And also donate blood. I've been wanting to donate blood for years, but I know when you sign up for it, it says about your certain like weight requirements and stuff, and I think I'm literally borderline for it. I wouldn't want to hype myself up and go and then not be able to donate. This is a big one. Next summer, I want to start driving lessons. Did I actually just say that? Since I've started working, it has really made me want to drive a lot more. If you don't know me, I have an absolute phobia of driving. I cannot cope with it. I'm such a nervous passenger, and I don't think I'd be the best driver. I'm so scared of getting in a car crash and dying, or getting in a car crash and causing someone else to die and then, you know, going to prison for a really long time. Like, I do not want to be behind the wheel of a car. I literally do not. However, working has made me realise that I do sort of need to. So I'm not going to rush into it. I want to continue saving money a bit first. Also another resolution, saving money. But next year, I think I want to start driving lessons. I'm not going to rush through it and do like, you know, I'll pass my test in 4 months. Like, no. I'm going to take it slowly. Might have changed my mind by next year, but that is what I'm thinking at the minute. Also, on my resolutions at the start of this year, you know, I'm still working at the minute, so I'm constantly trying to improve on it. But I want to continue to be braver with my challenge 25. Honestly, I get so scared asking people for ID. If you didn't know, I do work in a supermarket. That's why I'm still working. So obviously, when all the panic buying was going on at the start of this, we did get a lot of abuse from customers, and not gonna lie, with all the panic buying and trying to restrict items to make it fair for every customer, I did have to face a lot of confrontation. I'd like to say I'm getting better at it, but I don't really think I am. But you know, I'm still trying, and I'm gonna continue to try. Although yes, I do want to save money, I also want to start spending a little bit more to make the memories with my friends and go travelling. I've sort of got an idea of like actually traveling the world a little bit more in like the next 5 years or something. I want to start going on like little city breaks with my best friend or a couple of friends or something like that. Comment down below your suggestions of any cities you think I should go to. I was thinking like Budapest, you know, eventually New York if I could ever afford it. Amsterdam maybe. I am also absolutely craving a shopping spree to Matalan. It's the same as Home Bargains. I cannot wait to go shopping in Home Bargains again. I love going to Home Bargains, but I do not essentially need anything at the minute, so I'm refusing to go for the sake of the staff. I think it may be a long time till I'm able to do that again, but I will very much look forward to it. I also need a haircut once lockdown is over. Once my sister can give me a haircut, haircut, she will definitely be doing it. I will not be going extreme though. If you don't know, my hair is quite long and I like it quite long. Additionally, I would like to continue with YouTube. I am enjoying this. It gives me something else to focus on besides work, and you know, I love doing it, so I want to continue with it. However, I need to start thinking about possibly getting a little bit more serious with it. Once my life goes back to, if it ever does, how it was before, you know, I've got 2 jobs plus volunteering plus this. I think it would be a struggle for me to find the time to edit again, but you know, I want to stay focused and try and keep on top of it and stuff like that. I am also thinking about buying a new iPad specifically for it, because I never have any storage on my phone, so if like I could just film and edit and then transfer to an iPad and then maybe upload it from there. But obviously that would be a big investment for a small channel. On that note, I need to have a serious think and decide whether to give something up or not. Like I just said, I have got pretty much a full-time job at the supermarket plus my waitressing job plus volunteering, which is only an hour and a half a week, and then I've also got this. However, I don't really know if I want to say this. In the past couple of months before brownies ended, I wasn't really enjoying it that much anymore. I absolutely loved it whilst I was at school. The first 2 years of volunteering, absolutely loved it. However, now I don't feel like I'm enjoying it that much, and I don't really feel like I'm much help, if that makes sense. And obviously, because it means I have to have Monday night off from both my jobs, it makes it more difficult for them to be able to give me shifts as well. So I need to think if all of these things are really sustainable. They were for such a long time. Now that I've gone down to just having 2 things rather than 4, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go back to 4, if that makes sense. And finally, I think I need to move on. I'm 19 now. It has nearly been a year since I did my A-Level exams, and look around me, I've still got my post-it notes up. I said I was going to take them down after results day. However, I still have planned Studytube sort of videos to film. I want to film them with this background up because this is sort of like my thing. After that's over, I need to take them down and sort of move on with my life. Because schools aren't on at the minute, I've not been filming my Studytube videos, but once those are done, it will be a sad day, but these will be coming down. Can't imagine what it'll look like. It'll look so plain. On my original resolutions list, I did have that I'd like to go for an early morning run. However, I have done that in lockdown. Ticked that off my list, so I didn't even need to put it back on my list. I did very much enjoy it though, so maybe I will continue with that. Anyway, there you go guys. Thank you so much for watching. Those were my post-lockdown resolutions. Have you got any of your own? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye!